eating your chicken? I didn't mean to scare you. This is my second time in to see. Are you going to hop up? Yeah, you would think after all the years of care that she would stop being concerned. She gets really lovey-dovey if you have the time to sit down. Hi, good morning, little princess. Good girl. All right, I'm going to leave you be. You come get your chicken now. Rest of your chicken. It's another morning, but you know what? It's Friday morning today. Oh, my backyard kitties are here. Marty, are you doing okay? You walked away from that food bowl for a second. There's our Tuxie boy. Good boy. Don's got Ruby out and he's fixing to go for his paper. It's hovering right around freezing this morning, so there was just enough ice in the water bowls to cause me a little extra work. Oh, Panther. Hey, bud. Hi. I'm coming. Hey, buddy. Good morning. Everybody's always happy to see Mama, but especially when Mama has food. Right, bud? Right. Hey there. This one likes to sit by the front door during the day. The birdies sneak pieces of dry chow out of Panther's bowl, and he likes to watch the birdies. Oh, Ruby's still looking shiny enough. I think Don's got my heat going on in here this morning because it's chillier. I'll take it, especially the warm seat part. Good morning, Ruby. Looks like sun today. I'll take it. Although I did hear rain Sunday and unsettled weather for the coming week with lots of clouds. But look, February is the grayest month of the year here, so the fact that we would be going into February with clouds is not a surprise. Traffic's moving along pretty good this morning. It's been a while since I commented on the Turnpike construction zone, but they continue to do a lot of work over here. On the left, they are getting rid of the dirt and the turn lane still, so that the lane of Turnpike can be laid out. There was a lot of extra stuff over there. There's my morning beep. And also lots of soundproofing wall. No real lanes except for dirt down there, but lots of soundproofing wall. And to the right, you can see similar stuff going on. You can see farther to the east, to the right, the lanes and other overpasses off into the distance. So the first stretch of that's supposed to open the spring of next year, and I don't know, because it goes really far, from Holly Springs all the way over to Clayton. That southern loop, and I'm not sure which part they think they're planning to open first. Obviously, well, it seems obvious to me it would be a part that attaches to the existing turnpike, so all the way on the east or all the way on the west. If I had to guess, it's going to be attached to Holly Springs, but I probably should look that up because curious minds want to know. So I had a vehicle come into my lane more than was comfortable, and I took control. Ruby might have moved me if she was really worried, but you know, driver reaction, I'm paying attention, I took control. And I have to wonder, when are the autopilot cars going to start honking the horn? Because clearly in that case, you know, you want to alert the other driver, hey, you're drifting my way, get back in your lane. You know, drivers all the time honk their horn off and out of irritation, which is not right, but a lot of times to prevent someone from backing into you or doing something that's not good. So when are the autopilot cars going to start doing that? Yeah, this pickup truck here with the wood sticking out of the back. Well, I'll see if I can interview Don about it later, but he was reading an article in the newspaper this morning about the guy that was the architect of the light rail down in Charlotte, and he says he recommends electric buses. Seriously, in this article, he said you know, as far as moving forward in Raleigh, he doesn't think it's a good idea. I mean, the first rider, they say, would be on the light rail in Raleigh in 2034, and let's face it, we've already got electric buses, and in another 10 years, don't we think that we can have some autonomous electric buses circulating around, that we can't perfect the software more in that amount of time? I think we can, because the light rail is so expensive. I don't remember what it was, but we're talking billions of dollars here, and the likelihood of another technology doing what the light rail would do, maybe, and the first passenger in 2034, not the completion of the triangle area light rail system. So, oh, it is a lightning, isn't it? Well, thank you, Johnny. I can really always count on you to spot these EVs for me when I'm running. Oh, yep, there's the light bar. Thanks, Johnny. You did great. So that's the first one we've seen that color. First one I've seen downtown. Saw a really nice UNC almost colored blue Maki yesterday pass me. That was in downtown, and I hadn't seen that vehicle before either. Well, I appoint you the watcher for in other mornings, Johnny, of the F-150, the Lightning. Because we sort of see the same cars often in traffic. And we've got several months left to be looking for it. It was awful cold out there this morning. I wanted to bring up some dash cam footage. Let me get it queued. Yeah, this is yesterday morning going into downtown. This driver in front of me made a very interesting maneuver. The light's yellow. Goes to get out of his lane, but sees he shouldn't do that. Goes to get out of his lane again, and goes right through the red light like he's privileged. Just didn't feel like waiting for the red light this morning. Yeah, just come over into my lane because your lane's blocked. Happens all the time. So I'm headed to pick up Sam this morning, spend some time with him while Johnny's at school. Probably drop him off right before I pick up Johnny. Picking up Johnny today at 2:15. So no walk this morning, a little bit of a alternate schedule. I'm sure on our agenda is fancy coffee at the house, probably only for Sam, because Don is encouraging me not to go back to drinking coffee, at least not yet. Not because of the coffee, but because of the heavy whipping cream. It's a calories issue, not a is it okay for you to have issue. See if it affects my joint pain too. Sometimes some people are sensitive to dairy, even heavy whipping cream. Spend time with the kitties, get kitty pictures. Maybe go to Guardian Angel. Probably wants to eat at Hibachi and Company. I thought about cooking at the house for us today, but didn't plan that out well enough to execute on that, so probably not. But that's what's on tap today, a little bit of a varied day. Sam and I are back home. We were talking about Elon and Twitter in the car. He's very pleased that Tux is apparently in the garage because it's warmer in the garage and he can visit with Tux. Oh, I told Mr. Don I was glad he left that chair there. That's the chair I was using when I was sitting with Dusty. So Sam gets brownie points and he earned his lunch today. He's helped me sort out all of these Bionicle figures that were in the bin yesterday. Here's the girl parts. There is some good amusement park things. And then of course there's this that's left, and yeah, I'll be handling that. The nitty gritty at the bottom is the hardest part.
Me and Johnny may have to start unionizing.
Stripey, do you like catnip? Sam brought Stripey pipe in for a minute before we head out here, and he's really enjoying himself.
Stripe.
That is a good deal, but I don't like the color. Dang it. Well, we weren't in there very long today. It's 11:51. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not.
record-breaking 2 hours.
It was not 2 hours.
Let me check the clock. Oh my God, it was an hour and 59 minutes.
We were in there less than an hour, and most of the stuff in that bag is for him. So don't let his joking fool you.
Not fooling anybody, just fooling around.
Tesla, and it's not Ruby or Jules. That is some seriously impressive hibachi. Sam has chicken. I've got steak and shrimp.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I mean, all I had was the vegetables and the meat, but still, I am stuffed, like ready to roll over and just lie down and take a nap stuffed. But we are headed up for a quick hop into Whole Foods. I feel like another Stevia root beer. And we have an extra hour. And Sam hadn't been in there with me in a long time, so I figured since he enjoys cooking, I figured he'd enjoy walking around in there. And anyway, it's a beautiful afternoon for a drive. It's 49 out there, but the sun and the clear skies, it's just a nice day to be out in the car. So we're taking the Kildare Farm Road route, Sunset Lake Road route up to Whole Foods, and it's pretty out here. And I've got 160 miles to spare. Have EV will drive wherever. Well, we've seen this Maki before, but not in a while. I'm sure it's the same one because they're in the same spot. And it continues to be beautiful out here.
Well, I hope they locked it.
Well, the Maki's gone, but the Model Y is here. Sam and I enjoyed walking around Whole Foods. I decided to drop Sam off at home first, and now I am here to pick up Johnny. That is a funeral. Man, I am past ready to be off the road today. Either that or I'm going to go after somebody, because that guy in front of me come up behind me. I don't know where he came from. I don't know what I did to him, but the speed limit through the construction zone is 45 and I was doing 50 and he nearly clipped the rear of my car. It was like, I don't know what's wrong with people out here today. Live a little longer and slow up. I stopped to get the mail and Johnny told me he sees our hawk down the driveway. Johnny's got an eagle eye. Yesterday he flew right over the car. I see him. Maybe we're going to get lucky and they're going to build their nest on our property again, or very close to our property here by the driveway. Oh wow, he's gorgeous. This is where I want to whip out the 600mm lens that I don't have in the car. Even the 300mm would be good. Wow. Well, right about here, looking left, is where the nest was one year, and then just to the bird's left is where the nest was another year. He's going to take off here in a minute. He's not going to be too happy about me coming by with my car, even my nice, relatively quiet electric car that I'm riding on the brake. Oh, what's he want down from the ground? He grabbed some sort of food. Yep, and he's just in the tree to the left over here. See if he flies again or if he stays. Oh, he's right there on the branch. I don't know what he has. Please, 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 please build in our yard. Fortunately, he's not in the sun. But basically, right in there is where they've had their nest the very last time. Well, he took his prey and he went again. Don's out in the garage working on a project, and I know he shot a few videos. Yay, Donnie. I've got 30 minutes before I need to leave with Johnny to take him to Taekwondo so he can instructor volunteer for tonight's testing for some of the lower level belts. He's back up there tomorrow for more volunteering and then his testing. Just a tip, not a, still working towards 4th degree. This is an intermediate test. And Don did offer to walk with me. I was, you know, we offered Sam to walk this morning. What teenager was going to take us up on that at, you know, chilly and early? None, let's be clear. So anyway, Don offered to go, and I'm like, you know, I don't want to walk today. I don't want to try to fit it in. I left and I did not have this jacket on, and I was cold the entire time. I only had on one layer. I feel cold, so hopefully I didn't pick up anything while I lowered my immunity by walking around cold all day. But anyway, I just don't want to do that. So I'm gonna try to finish up the Legos here in the kitchen. I'm pulling out the pins and things, the Technique bricks that were loose and left on the bottom, and then I'll probably just bag up the rest of it for future review. Never can tell, you know, with the stuff I pulled out, if I'll need to come back and get something from it. But at any point, I need to finish that up and get it out of the kitchen. So that's what I'm going to work on for the now 23 minutes that I have until I need to leave.
So this is, of course, the crawl space. There you can see the hot water heater, and that the lights down there is the LED lights that I installed for the plants last week. I ordered me some new lights, and I'm going to put them up right here. The only light there is right now is a little incandescent light over there. That's what you're looking at now. So I'm going to put, I think, 3 4-foot long daylight LED lights from that same company. We'll see how it goes. Alright, there's the new lights. I decided to put 3 of them up here. And there's a little light switch. I put the light switch right here, so as soon as you come in the door here, you just reach up here and flip the light switch on, flip the light switch off. The cord goes over there to that outlet. I'm super happy with these LED lights. The same company. I got 8 4-foot long lights for $50 with all the hardware, every little screw, nut, cable tie, everything. And I can't be happier. I figured out it's $1.56 a linear foot. I don't think you can beat that. I ought to go order me 8 more. Well, I stuck another one down here by the air handler under the house, and I strung that one over so it goes over to the reverse osmosis. So basically I can get down here, change the filter, full with the dehumidifier and the reverse osmosis, and I can have light, and you know, just a simple flick of the switch, and then we have dark light. Way cool, huh?
Alright, I'm just waiting to turn onto Mechanical Boulevard. There's 2 left turns lane here, and I'm in the outer one. You can see traffic is coming. The light's fixing to turn. I've got the green arrow now. I'm proceeding out into the intersection after looking both ways. Watch here. See that pickup truck? He scared me and Johnny to death. Let's look at it from the right view. I'll move it back out just a bit. So we're here back waiting for the light to turn. I just happened to be the lead car. We're going through. Everything's looking good so far. Looking good. And you can see how close he came. He wasn't even looking. It's like somehow he thought he had the green. It was very close in person. So let's see what was going on here. This is this morning, one of the times. That truck was a little far over, but he's not the problem. This guy. I'll show it to you from the left. The problematic vehicle is still in front of me. Alright, I'm going past the truck now. Well, I guess we're not going to be able to see this one good because... And he almost came to a stop there because it happened right beside the car. So, the front fender. So the front cameras don't catch it good, and the side camera, the side repeater camera doesn't catch it very good either. Oh yeah, and then there was this fun too. I'm getting tired of people coming over the line on the corner, clearly over the line. So what's that? That's my left side. That's looking too far behind. Let's just look at it from the front again. I'll get in closer to the corner where the infraction occurred. Yeah, I just love this curve. Not really. Can't take it at the speed that would be fun, and there's people crosses the line when they shouldn't and scare you to death all the time. Yeah, his whole wheel was over the double yellow line on the curve.